Rainforest.
United forever in friendship and labor, our mighty republics will ever endure. The great Soviet Union will live through the ages, the dream of a people, their fortress secure. Long live our Soviet motherland, built by the people's mighty hand.
Hey guys, sorry I haven't been making videos. I've been under a lot of stress lately and I've been getting a lot of headaches lately, so I've just been taking a break from making videos and focusing on my health. I have a few topics I want to talk about. I'm going to be talking about in this episode of my broadcasting. We're going to be talking about the Flint water crisis, Syria, and food waste. So yeah. First, I want to talk about the Flint water crisis. I heard about how Michigan is done with providing free water bottles to residents, and yet at the same time they let Nestle take in more water, you know. Of course Michigan wants to side with the psychopathic capitalist pigs in Nestle. I mean, why would they not, you know? Under capitalism, it's all about, making profit. It's not about putting people's needs. Under capitalism, profits are over people's lives, and that's just how it is, how it's always been under capitalism. It's already been established that the United States doesn't care about their own people, because if they did, they wouldn't let, their Flint residents drink, contaminated water. And I just think that the whole thing is disgusting, and there's going to be, a point, in time, I don't know when people are going to get tired of the bullshit, and they're going to rise up, and the revolution is going to come. And Syria. I've been hearing a lot in the news lately about Syria, how imperialist capitalist pigs are making up lies again about Syria. The capitalist pigs have already made up lies about Iraq, Libya, North Korea, Iran, and now they're lying about Syria. The greedy capitalist pigs want to do a regime change. The United States will never stop looking for justifications to invade and destroy other countries out of pure greed. Never believe the imperialists. We need to fight against the imperialists. We need to spread the truth. The truth needs to be out there, and we have to spread the truth. Another thing I want to talk about is food waste under capitalism. People keep saying that overpopulation is causing hunger, which is a lie. The actual thing that's causing hunger is capitalism itself. We produce enough food to feed everyone in the world, but the thing is, under capitalism, like I said, that capitalism puts profits over human lives, and under capitalism, it's better to waste food than actually giving out food for free or selling it cheaply. For example, when you go to grocery stores, they'll have garbage cans that have locks on them, so people can't get into the garbage can,
Long live our people, united and free, strong in a friendship tried by fire. Long may our crimson flag inspire, shining in glory for all men to see. Through days dark and stormy, while great Lenin led us, our eyes saw the bright sun of freedom above, and Stalin, our leader, with faith in the people, inspired us to build the land that we love. United forever in friendship and labor, our mighty republics will ever endure. The great Soviet Union will live through the ages.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lavender here, and today I'm back with another episode from Better Read Than Dead Broadcasting. And today I just really want to talk about the Hong Kong protests and the Hong Kong protesters and the things that have been happening in Hong Kong and the things that have been happening in the Amazon rainforest in Indonesia and how there's forest fires in Africa and stuff. Okay, so let's get started. About the Hong Kong protesters, it's obvious that it's obvious the Hong Kong protesters are backed up by the United States, because I find it really fucking hilarious and fucking funny as hell that they want to sing the United States' national anthem and support everything the United States like supports, and they like, it's funny because they have like the alt-right like Peep the Frog. They were drawing it like on like buildings and stuff, and it's obvious that this is just backed up by the United States and it's not trustworthy. I mean, why the fuck are they singing the national anthem? And these protesters just can't be trusted because, I mean, they're like kissing the United States' ass, and they're just kissing up to the United States. And why are they singing the United States national anthem? Why are they talking about freedom? Why are they using the alt-right racist, sign, Pete the Frog? It's really fishy. And another thing I wanted to talk about was the Amazon rainforest fires and just Indonesian fires and stuff. Because I've been seeing like a lot of drama happening on Twitter and stuff like that, where white vegans are blaming people who eat meat and drink dairy and milk for the rainforest fires, when in reality the rainforest fires has more than just, drinking milk and dairy and eating meat to it. Like, I'm tired of people blaming people of color and the poor for eating meat and dairy and blaming them for it, when in reality there's more to it. The Amazon rainforest fires and the Indonesian fires and climate change in general is because of capitalism. Capitalism puts, profits over human lives and profits over the earth. And honestly, that's what I don't understand, is that people are blaming the poor and people of color for the Amazon rainforest fires and all these like wildfires, when in reality it's more to that. Like the Amazon rainforest fires, for example, is the president's fault of Brazil, because he is mad at the indigenous people that live there, and he purposely let them put fire on the Amazon rainforest, to hurt the indigenous people that live there. And the Amazon rainforest fires are an environmental racism problem and a capitalism problem. Like, the Amazon rainforest fires is all about politics. It really has nothing to do with like eating dairy or drinking milk. It's just the greed of the capitalist pigs and the greed of capitalism. Like, and this is a direct assault on the indigenous people that live in the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. This is environmental this is environmental racism. This is colonialism. This is colonialism. This is environmental racism, and this is capitalism. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, capitalism is destroying the earth. Green capitalism isn't going to like save us from climate change. It's not going to turn around climate change. We need a new system. Capitalism isn't sustainable to, the earth, and we've seen that, recently. I mean, the Amazon rainforest fires, the Arctic ice melting, like in Greenland, I think it was over 1 billion gallons of like water from the glacier or the iceberg melted in like one day. Like, this climate change shit is getting really real at this point, and I really think people need to wake up and start to act on it. I mean, the lungs of our earth, the Amazon rainforest is burning. We're destroying the earth's lungs. We're destroying the most important, probably, oxygen supply. We're burning the trees. The sun and the earth and the trees, they give us life, and I don't know why no one's, speaking more about this, and I think it's funny how finally, because of worldwide outrage, that the Brazilian president is finally doing something about the rainforest fires. It's just disgusting. We need to stand up for indigenous people, we need to stand up for workers of the world, we need to stand up for people of color, and we need to stand up for the poor, and we need to fight against the evils of this world, like the evil, greedy, capitalist pigs that are destroying the world all out of greed. And yeah, we need to stand up for ourselves. And yeah, I think that we just need to all wake up and people need to stop blaming people who eat meat and drink dairy and milk for this environmental crisis. And that's also another thing I don't understand, because like vegans were blaming people who eat meat and drink milk and dairy, but yet they weren't saying shit about the Indonesian forest fires when they were burning down the fucking trees to produce like landscape for palm oil. You know, so I don't know why people are saying that this is a meat eating, issue, and people should stop eating meat when Indonesia's forest was on fire because they're burning the forest so they can have land for palm oil and stuff, I mean, that has nothing to do with me either. So I don't know why they're just blaming people of color and poor people for eating meat. It's so stupid, honestly.
United forever in friendship and labor.
And today I'm going to be doing a Chipotle mukbang and just giving some of my opinions and thoughts, of the week and stuff like that. And sorry if my floor is messy, if you see it in my mukbang. It's messy because my cat has like a habit of ripping things up when he doesn't get what he wants fast enough, so I'm sorry about that. But look how cute this Christmas this Christmas cat / kitten sweatshirt is. It's like this green sweatshirt with like cats on it. Like you got a cat in like a little present, you got like a snowflake, you got cats with like lights wrapped around them. Super cute. I got this at Walmart. Hey guys, it's Lavender here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a Chipotle mukbang. So here we go. I got Chipotle, and I got a burrito, and today I just want to talk about some subjects really. So yeah. Something I wanted to talk about was the Arctic ice's most like stable sea ice or glaciers or like icebergs are melting. Like seriously, like I don't understand like how people think that climate change is like a myth, and like there's no such thing as climate change when if you look all around you, like in Greenland, glaciers and icebergs are melting, and people who practice their indigenous, cultures are like unable to like hunt and stuff. And polar bears, like, I mean, what's gonna happen when we run out of like ice, or what happens if the earth gets hotter? Like, how are polar bears gonna survive? Because polar bears are meant to be in like really cold climates and environments, and I don't know why no one's like not taking this more serious, So I just don't understand how no one's taking this like more serious, Like the earth is like melting at like a rapid rate, Another thing I want to talk about is the Victoria's Secret fashion show being canceled. If you guys don't know, like the Victoria's Secret show, like annual, like year-round or whatever fashion show, was canceled. And I think it's a good thing. Because like Victoria's Secret would rather destroy itself from the inside out than like change. Like, I don't know, I just feel like the Victoria's Secret brand is like sexist and like transphobic, and they don't I don't feel like they're lingerie for all body types, honestly, because I can't even get my size there. They don't carry my size at all. And unlike Victoria's Secret, like Fenty Beauty, like Fenty, like Rihanna's lingerie brand, like they're actually diverse. they make like lingerie to empower women, you know what I'm talking about? But I feel like Victoria's Secret just makes lingerie just to appeal to men, honestly, and like the models aren't really that diverse, really. Like they're like not, I guess, the standard. Like most like Americans don't even like look like Victoria's Secret models who model the lingerie. So I don't know. They just refuse to like change. They just don't want to change at all, and they refuse to change. It's just, I'm just glad the fashion shows are over. I don't even like their clothes. Their clothes are really bland to me. So yeah. But back to what I was talking about the deadly sea ice like melting. Like that's a dire warning for the world, and people need to wake up to that. And on top of that, I just read an article today, and it's called it's called Arctic's, why do I keep saying sea? I'm sorry. I read an article today, it's called Arctic Ice Loss Exposes Sea Mammals to Deadly Virus. And it was talking about, like, it's a virus, you know, to, like, sea mammals, you know, like sea lions and, you know, seals and things like that. And, like, I just call them sea dogs because that's what it is. It's just a dog. A sea dog. And not only that, but I watched this video that was on Inside Edition, like, a long time ago, and, well, not that long ago, like, a couple weeks ago, and it was, like, of walruses, like, jumping to the deaths or falling to their deaths off a cliff.
It's a heartbreaking sight, walruses plummeting to their deaths from a high cliff. Hundreds of dead or severely injured walruses at the bottom of the cliff have suffered similar fates. Producers of the acclaimed new Netflix documentary series Our Planet blame climate change for these devastating scenes. They believe that dwindling sea ice is forcing walruses onto smaller and smaller pieces of land.
Because of climate change, because walruses need ice to survive, you know what I'm talking about? And since the ice is melting, I mean, there's not that much room on land, and it's an essential part of a walrus's life to need ice. And that just proves my point that this is a catastrophe waiting to come if we don't do something now, you know? So yeah, I just think that people just need to wake up, honestly. Like, I was on Twitter a long time ago and someone was talking about how climate change is definitely real and people need to stop denying climate change, because this person, I think, was like Native American or indigenous, you know, and they said that their cousin or something, like, I don't know where this was, but it was somewhere that someone posted how their cousin and their cousin's wife or something, how they were on the sea ice, dark ice, and the ice was supposed to not melt until 2 months, but it melted and they fell through and they died. I don't know if that's true, or I don't know, something like that. And so yeah, it doesn't just affect animals, it affects everything. It affects just every single thing, you know? Because the Arctic ice is vital to animals and to, I guess, our ecosystem, I guess. And another thing I want to talk about is, honestly, like, I don't like how people say that hunting, like, animals, like lions and things that are endangered, you know, like trophy hunters and all that, say that, oh, hunting lions and hunting all these mammals is animal conservatism, I think. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Like, I don't know, like, I just don't understand why people say that hunting animals, like trophy hunting, helps the environment, helps the ecosystem range or whatever. Like, I just don't believe that, honestly. I also read another article today, and it was talking about how these guys, they hunted a mountain lion, I think, in Yellowstone Park, like on the outskirts, and then I heard one of them didn't even have, like, a hunting license, and then they transferred it to the state that's above that state, and then they're trying to make up this story saying that they didn't hunt the mountain lion, they hunted it legally, which they didn't, and, like, it's just awful. This is why I can't stand trophy hunting. Like, since when is killing animals, like, helping the animal populations are helping the ecosystem. Like, people illegally poaching animals. And these guys were fucking idiots, because they had, like, they put the trophy hunt, like the dead mountain lion, on, I think, their Instagram or, like, social media or whatever. And then they got caught. And now they're, like, I think, suspended from hunting anywhere in the world or something for, like, 2 years, I think, or something. Honestly, I just think that trophy hunting needs to be banned, and just poaching animals needs to be banned. I feel like we need stricter laws when it comes to that. Is like the pollution crisis is also getting really bad in the world. Like, microplastics stretch as far as the Arctic. And not only do we have, like, climate change and, like, glaciers and icebergs melting and stuff, but, like, on top of that, we have, like, a huge, like, plastic crisis, especially in, like, microplastics and stuff, which are really tiny little plastics. I mean, animals eat that. I mean, I've seen so many videos online of sea turtles eating plastic bags, and, like, just recently I saw an article, like a month ago or a few weeks ago, I don't know, where this baby sperm whale calf ate, like, a plastic sheet and died. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't know, I just wish people would care more about the environment, honestly. And I know I'm not eating, but, like, this is just so messy right now, so, yeah, I don't know, it's just devastating that people just want to destroy the earth, they want to destroy the environment, they want to destroy everything. And, like, and if you don't believe me, look at Bolivia. Look, the United States is trying to do, like, a coup, and they're trying to, like, force, like, the government, like, they want to change the government because they don't want someone who has, I guess, communist tendencies, socialist tendencies in power. They just want to exploit that country and just take what's not theirs and just harm the people. They don't care. And now Bolivia is in a fight with Christian fascists and, Christian fascists. And honestly, it just, like, people are waking up. Like, there's more communists that approve of communism, like, as in teens today, than there was, like, 10 years ago. Like, people are waking up and they're seeing the truth, and, like, I just still can't believe people believe in all this anti-communist propaganda, I mean, it's obvious. There's a coup going on in Bolivia. And honestly, I mean, if the coup is, like, it's gonna hurt, like, indigenous people. I want to give, like, my opinion on wearing fur. Like, personally, I think wearing fur is wrong, unless it's in, like, some specific, like, circumstance. For example, if you're gonna do what Cruella de Vil does and just wear fur just 'cause it's fashionable, you're selfish. You're a piece of shit, and I just think that wearing fur for fashion is awful. However, if you wear fur for, like, your native practices or native traditions or stuff or whatever, for example, like, indigenous people in North America, to go seal hunting or, wear it, then I'm okay with it.